Hey everybody, it's Pastor Mark. Hope this finds you well. I want to help you all get ready for this weekend and Sunday, September 21st in particular, and then let you know about one thing that's a little bit further out on the horizon. This Sunday is going to be really special for us as a church family, kind of by extension. For years, we've been praying about and planning to have a church plant that would be down in North Manchester. And this Sunday is going to be the very first meeting ever for the church called Cross of Grace down in North Manchester. They're going to have their first gathering at 4 p.m. as they seek to reach the community there in North Manchester. So we're going to be praying for them. Would encourage you to be praying for them as they begin. One thing we're trying to note repeatedly is because we know so many of you would like to support them by being present there on their first Sunday, we're actually discouraging you from doing that. We don't want to overwhelm them with all these special guests that aren't going to be back for week number 2 and week number 3. And so let's mostly be praying for them and asking God to bless their work and encouraging their souls as those who are going, and giving them fruitfulness as they reach the lost and those that are without a church family there in their community. So that's going to be exciting. But back here at CCC, it's going to be a great Sunday. During our worship service, I get the privilege of continuing our series in Ecclesiastes. I'm going to finish chapter 1, Lord willing, so that'll be verses 12 to 18 of Ecclesiastes 1. If you'd like to prepare in advance by reading that, that'd be great. And also, if you want to prepare your heart for communion, about once a month or so as a church family, we take communion together. It's a gift of God to help us remember our union with Him through Jesus, but also our union with each other. And so we always want to give you a heads up about that so you can prepare your heart. And so if there's sin that's unconfessed, or if there's conflict that's unresolved with other believers, you can deal with those things and work so that when we come together, it's in unity and in a bond of peace together with the Lord and with each other. So we're looking forward to that. Then after church Sunday, this Sunday the 21st, college-age young men and women, you're invited to a gathering that we call the Outlet. Several times over the course of the school year, we just host a lunch, either here at the church or in somebody's home in this instance, to help give you time together as students. But this time, especially at the start of the school year, it's going to be to help you understand our vision as we see it in the scriptures of how you can be integrated into the life of a local church like ours as a young adult. You're in a unique season of life, but it's vital that you be plugged into a church. And so we'll get to, over that meal, share some of that with you, get to know you a bit better. That'll be at the Carr family's house at 2601 Jean Street, just a couple turns away here in Winona Lake, a couple turns away from the church. Now, the last thing I wanted you to know, and this is for the men of the church, is starting 2 Saturdays from now, September the 27th, a new ministry is beginning here that we're calling a 516 group. It's not innovative as a name. It's because of the text James 5:16, where James tells us to confess our sins to one another and to pray for one another that we may be healed. And this group is going to be designed to help men grow in sexual purity. We know that that's an epidemic in our society of men who are sexually addicted, who are into pornography, infidelity. And so we want to help men have a context where there can be honesty, where there can be hope, and where there can be help that's provided, largely coming through the prayers of the saints and reminding each other of the gospel. We're going to use this book as a loose guide. It's a book called The Death of Porn by Ray Ortlund, and the subtitle is Men of Integrity, Building a World of Nobility. And so even the title and subtitle reflect the putting off of sin, the death of porn, but putting on of holiness and righteousness. So we want to be men of integrity who help construct and build a world of nobility. So we'd love if you could come. It's going to be early in the morning on Saturdays on purpose at 6:30 a.m. starting on September the 27th. That's to show that we're serious about the fight, that we're serious about putting the effort that's needed to grow in godliness. And so a lot going on in the life of our church and even down in North Manchester this weekend. But guys, as always, I look forward to seeing you on Sunday.